I just thought it was crazy. I don't see how you could chime in so much and never mention two birds, one stone.
A love for that music. And off the record too, you know, it'd be some real cool individuals out there and it'd be some real assholes that I really don't.
She found out. And so when I got home, on that thing, it was that Friday, whatever, I got home, got a phone call.
Is Kendrick Lamar throwing shade? Or is it all just a big misunderstanding? His latest surprise album, GNX, has ignited a firestorm in the hip-hop world, and it seems like he might have ruffled some feathers. What did Kendrick say to spark a potential feud with Lil Wayne? And why are fans and fellow artists choosing sides? Stick around as we dive deep into the drama, dissect the lyrics, and uncover what this could mean for the future of both artists. You won't believe how deep this rabbit hole goes. In November, the hip-hop world was rocked by the unexpected release of Kendrick Lamar's album, GNX, a project that quickly captivated listeners with its sharp lyrics and bold themes. Among the tracks, Out Murals particularly stood out, not just for its lyrical prowess, but for a line that seemed to hint at disappointment. "I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down." This single line set the internet ablaze with speculation. Was Kendrick expressing personal regret? Or subtly criticizing Wayne for some perceived slight? As fans dissected every word, Lil Wayne responded with a mysterious post on social media. His message was vague, but loaded with undertones of betrayal and a call to respect. Wayne's response suggested that the line had struck a nerve, highlighting his feelings of being overlooked for the prestigious Super Bowl halftime show, a slot Kendrick had recently secured. This snub was felt deeply by Wayne, a native of New Orleans, where the next Super Bowl was scheduled, making the sting even sharper.
I started watching exactly how much fun he was having and how his mind was not thinking about nothing else. The world could have blown up to the left of him. This is the right of me. To the left of him. To the left, and he was just so focused on, I don't know if I turned my left shoulder proper enough. I'm not sure if my left foot was, I was like, I need to be that focused on something else other than what I'm focused on. That's how I got into it.
The situation escalated as other artists weighed in. Industry giants like Nicki Minaj and Birdman made public statements, each adding their interpretation and criticism, suggesting that industry politics played a role in the snub. Fans and critics alike began to choose sides, debating whether Kendrick's lyrics were a direct shot at Wayne or simply a misunderstood expression of respect and reflection. This burgeoning feud was not just a clash between two titans of rap, but a reflection of deeper rifts within the industry, exposing unresolved issues and the often complex dynamics of musical legacy and respect among artists. As the debate raged on, the line between personal and professional grievances became increasingly blurred, turning the controversy into a pivotal moment for both Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne. When Kendrick Lamar's GNX hit the airwaves, it wasn't just the fans who were listening. Lil Wayne was too. The line from Out Murals seemed to strike a chord, prompting Wayne to express his discontent publicly. His response on social media, though cryptic, was loaded with emotion. "All I've given to this game, and this is how I'm repaid? No respect for the architect." This visceral reaction from Wayne hinted not just at hurt feelings, but at a perceived betrayal of his contributions to hip-hop. Wayne's post quickly became the center of attention. His words, "I don't usually mind the whispers, but disrespect towards my legacy won't be tolerated," resonated with many in the industry.
Please, anybody that know me real well, when you see this and know whatever, please tweet and vouch for me. I have a very, very, very terrible memory, and I swear to God, I don't know what y'all talking about. I just did like 3-4 interviews, and I just kept it moving like, yeah.
Sparking a wave of support and solidarity from fellow artists and fans. Notably, industry heavyweights like Nicki Minaj and Birdman didn't just offer words of support, they openly criticized the music industry's politics, suggesting that Wayne's omission from the Super Bowl was not an oversight, but a deliberate exclusion. Their statements painted a picture of an industry still rife with internal power struggles and favoritism. The ripple effects of Wayne's response were felt far and wide. The hip-hop community took to social media to debate and discuss the implications of his words. Platforms were ablaze with analyses, opinions, and theories. #Wayne vs. Kendrick trended globally, with fans and critics alike dissecting every word and past interactions between the two icons. The debate was polarized. Some saw Kendrick's lyrics as a direct insult, others as a complex, possibly misunderstood, homage to Wayne's influence and legacy. As the controversy grew, so did the scrutiny of the hip-hop industry's cultural dynamics. Conversations emerged about the recognition and respect owed to artists who have shaped the genre's trajectory. This situation highlighted not just the personal impact on Wayne, but also the broader implications for artist recognition in an evolving musical landscape. The growing tension between these two titans of rap posed an uncomfortable question. Could this be the beginning of a deeper rift? Or perhaps a moment of critical reflection on the nature of legacy and respect in hip-hop? As the echoes of Kendrick Lamar's controversial lines reverberated through the hip-hop community, the reaction was anything but one-dimensional. The controversy sparked a multifaceted debate.
What happens is a lot of work prior to that makes the introduction. I put out a lot of material on me and Top Dog, just mixtapes and demos, and and you never know how far your music may go. It's crazy because you go from writing these songs in your mother's kitchen.
That not only divided fans, but also pulled in voices from across the industry. On social media, forums, and even in interviews, everyone seemed to have a stake in the outcome of this brewing storm. Fans took to Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, flooding these platforms with their takes on the situation. Some argued that Kendrick's lyrics were a reflection of his artistic integrity, pushing the envelope as hip-hop always has. They saw his words as a challenge to the status quo, respecting Wayne's influence, but also critiquing the industry's reverence for legacy without ongoing innovation. Others felt that Wayne was right to defend his legacy aggressively, pointing out that his influence on modern hip-hop is immeasurable and deserving of unequivocal respect. The debate also highlighted a generational divide within the community. Older fans and industry veterans tended to side with Lil Wayne, emphasizing respect for his foundational contributions to the genre. Meanwhile, younger listeners and newer artists often viewed Kendrick's approach as a necessary evolution of hip-hop, where challenging the old guards is part of the genre's revolutionary spirit. Industry responses were equally varied. Some industry insiders criticized the public nature of the dispute, suggesting that such conflicts should be settled behind closed doors to avoid airing the community's dirty laundry. However, others applauded the openness, arguing that hip-hop has always been about raw, unfiltered expression.
I take back. I can't fathom being as great as Michael without putting out the work. So 11 is perfect. He's the legendary. I'm glad it's at 12.
What happens? Say you do get 13. Kendrick, let's think about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost happened. I mean, then what do we have to do? You just gotta...
I don't know.
And that public debates like these keep the culture vibrant and relevant. Notably, figures like Pusha T provided a unique perspective, highlighting the competitive undercurrents that often inspire such lyrical battles. His support for Kendrick underscored the belief that hip-hop is not just music, but a competitive arena where artists continually vie for the top spot through their words and reputations. As the conversation expanded, it became clear that the Kendrick versus Wayne debate was more than just a feud over lyrics. It was a complex dialogue about the dynamics of respect, recognition, and rivalry in hip-hop. This dialogue challenged the community to reflect on how it values its artists and their contributions, questioning whether there is a balance to be struck between honoring legacy and promoting artistic growth. Ultimately, the widespread response to Kendrick and Wayne's situation served as a catalyst for deeper discussions about the nature of success and recognition in hip-hop. It prompted a reevaluation of what it means to be a legend in a genre that remains at the forefront of cultural and musical innovation. In the wake of the uproar, it's essential to dissect the subtleties embedded in the lyrics of waxed Out Murals, and Lil Wayne's response to appreciate the full spectrum of the narrative. Kendrick Lamar's poignant line, "I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down," serves not just as a reflection, but also as a potential critique. This line could be interpreted as Kendrick grappling with his role and influence in the hip-hop world, measuring it against the colossal figure of Lil Wayne, whose career has been foundational to the genre. Kendrick's approach to his music often involves a nuanced exploration of personal and professional growth, legacy, and the burdens of artistic excellence.
Yeah, it's really artists I respect and just have a love for their music. And off the record too, it'd be some real cool individuals out there, and it'd be some real assholes that I really don't rock with. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that I work with, they just have a mutual bond there.
By mentioning Lil Wayne, Kendrick might be highlighting the irony of striving to meet the high standards set by his predecessors, only to feel as though he's still falling short in their eyes. This introspection invites listeners to ponder the complexities of mentorship and recognition in the competitive arena of hip-hop. On the flip side, Lil Wayne's reaction, encapsulated in his somber reflection on respect and legacy, underscores a visceral response to perceived disrespect or underappreciation. His words, "No respect for the architect," suggest a deep-seated grievance about how his contributions might be viewed by newer generations. This brings to the forefront the often unspoken tensions between maintaining relevance and honoring the legacies within the hip-hop community. Furthermore, the dialogue between these two artists encapsulates a generational clash that is emblematic of broader shifts within hip-hop. As the genre evolves, each generation wrestles with the shadows of its predecessors. This situation illustrates the ongoing struggle between established icons and emerging forces, each trying to assert their significance and redefine the genre's direction. The community's reaction to these lyrical exchanges underscores the emotional and cultural weight such dialogues carry. Fans and fellow artists often interpret these lines through their lenses, projecting their views on legacy, respect, and artistic evolution. This not only fuels the debate, but also enriches the cultural tapestry of hip-hop, reflecting its dynamic and ever-evolving nature. By unpacking these lyrics, we gain insight into not just the personal sentiments of Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, but also the larger conversations they spark about innovation versus tradition, the pressures of living up to legends, and the inevitable misunderstandings that arise from the complex interplay of respect, rivalry, and artistic expression in hip-hop. As the dust begins to settle on the initial exchanges between Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, the hip-hop community is left pondering the potential repercussions of this high-profile controversy.
She found out. And so when I got home, on that thing, it was that Friday, whatever, I got home, got a phone call from my aunt, was like, she found out, boy, you about to get your ass kicked, and all that rapping and all that, she about to take that rap folder, she about to throw that shit away, she about to, and I was like, wow, so all that had built up to me, so that was a build up. I just listened to her, listened to my aunt, like, I hear you, cause she was, she was like, boy, you about to get your ass, when she get home, your mama take it, so she actually said, she was like, she's taking off. Hung up the phone, thoughts everywhere,
What began as a single line in a song has blossomed into a full-blown debate about respect, legacy, and the future trajectory of hip-hop. The implications of this feud could resonate far beyond the individuals involved, potentially influencing upcoming music releases, collaborations, and even the strategic decisions of record labels. Firstly, there's the possibility of direct musical responses from both Kendrick and Wayne. Historically, such feuds have led to a series of diss tracks that not only escalate the conflict, but also drive media and fan attention. Should Wayne decide to respond through his music, we could see a new chapter in his career that reinvigorates his influence in the industry. Similarly, Kendrick might use this as an opportunity to delve deeper into the themes of respect and recognition in his subsequent releases, possibly shaping his musical narrative around the discourse of legacy and innovation. Speculation is also rife about the impact of this feud on the broader hip-hop community. Such high-profile disputes can set the tone for emerging artists, influencing how they navigate the complexities of respect and competition in their careers. The Kendrick versus Wayne dialogue could potentially inspire a new wave of lyrical content that addresses similar themes, influencing the genre's direction for years to come. Moreover, the controversy might affect fan allegiances. In an era where social media often amplifies personal biases, the division between fans of Kendrick and Wayne could deepen, affecting how they support these artists' future projects. This divide could manifest in streaming numbers, concert attendance, and social media engagement, directly impacting the commercial success of their works. Finally, the industry's response to this situation will be telling. Record labels, streaming platforms, and media outlets often play significant roles in shaping the narrative around such feuds. Their handling of the controversy, whether they choose to sensationalize it for profit or attempt to mediate and resolve tensions, will demonstrate the industry's current stance on artist relations and conflict resolution. The Kendrick and Wayne controversy isn't just about one line in a song. It's a clash of legacy, respect, and the pressures of hip-hop's ever-evolving game. Both artists have sparked a debate that's dividing fans and raising big questions about the future of the genre. Will this feud blow over, or are we witnessing a pivotal moment in hip-hop history? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next big story.